YouTube, welcome back. Today we continue our course in AWS Serverless. Today we will talk about we'll continue all talking about AWS Lambda, and today we will talk about the differences between the context and the event. Basically, the event and the context objects, both of them are objects in AWS Lambda. They are serve different purposes and provide different type of information for your Lambda function. So let's just start with the event object. The event object, maybe we could talk about three things. The first, we have maybe we could talk about one, the source invocation. The event object contains information about the specific event that triggered the Lambda function. This could be a file uploaded to S3, a new record in DynamoDB table, an HTTP request via API gateway, and so on. So first we do have some source invocation information. After that we could talk about like that data processing. It holds, basically the event holds the data that your Lambda function will process. The structure of the event object the structure of the event object varies depending on the source being triggered. So let's just give a quick example for that. For example, you can just give like a mock event, as you can see here. So this is a good example of it. So yeah, this is a good example for the data processing. And let's just delete it and continue after that. After that, we could talk about the use case. I guess it will be a great use case. So in Lambda functions, you typically use the event object to extract the necessary information to perform your specific task or business logic. For example, if the function is triggered by S3 event, the event object will contain the details about the S3 object that caused the trigger. So this is the use case. After that, let's talk about the context. And first, we want to talk about the runtime environment information. So the context object provides information about the runtime environment of the Lambda function. It includes details about the Lambda function itself and the execution environment. Also, we could talk about the properties and methods. That it's quite important also to talk about them in terms of the context. So some key properties include the function name, memory limit, AWS request ID, and log stream names. It also provides we have the get remaining time and limit methods. I guess we talked about it in the previous video. Like this one method, which lets your function know how much time left before AWS terminate the function, and it's useful for manage long running process. And yeah, we could talk about the use case, and after that let's take an example to know what's going on. So let's just have three. So the use case here to be you use the context object to get information about the execution environment and to manage the function behavior. Like for example, you can use it to log diagnostic information, handle function timeouts, or control the behavior of Lambda's response to the event source, for example. So let's just take an Node.js example here. So you can look at this one. We have the event and we have the context. Like the event object process the data in the event, and the context object usage is we get the function execution information. So as you can see here, we get the file name, we get the runtime name. Here we get something we get information related to the data. So the data is stored here, functions information execution environment stored in the context. So in the event is used to access data you need to process. In conclusion, the use is used to data access need to process, and the context is used to access information about the Lambda function execution environment. So in summary, while event object is the what, like it's the answer for the what, like the data event that trigger the function. The context is about the how, basically. So you can think about it like in this way. So the environment and the state in which your function is running. So yeah, that's it for today's video, and I hope you like my content. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and see you in future problem.